Greetings and good morning. Bukorto, Mr. Peacock, Machi, Bonades, and all that other good stuff. Greeting once again. All praise to Yahuwah. Thanking him for my lying down and my waking up. Coming to you from Cape Coast, Ghana. I am the traveling Israelite, also known as Moreh Mikael. Today we're going to continue with part 2 of the Family Circle. Continuing to see what's the problem and how can we fix it with the help of Yahuwah. I want to read a little something to you. Like I said, it was a lesson that I did many years ago, and Yahuwah put it on my heart last year to continue to push it because it's well needed. It's well needed. Today, the family unit is doubtless one of the greatest tragedies in modern time. And what I mean by that, it's disintegrating. The family unit is disintegrated. It ain't what it used to be. And we can see that. It's like everybody for themselves and Yahuwah for us all. It is a devastating cause concerning most people in the world. We're dealing with irresponsible parents, rebellious children, battered wives and men, babies. We're dealing with adultery, incest, fornication, drug abuse, alcoholism, and a total lack of communication are the evils which are commonplace these days in homes throughout the world. Even more distressing is the fact that most of these problems are escalating out of control despite the violent effort being made to contain them. So these are some of the issues that we know that a lot of family members are dealing with right now today. We know that some of these issues are issues that people never got healed from. Still dealing with them. Don't even know that it's buried deep down in them until something triggered it in their life, open up that wound and stuff, and then it begins all over again. When they thought they was done with it, thought it was gone, thought they was healed, but yet haven't realized they was healed. Because only people can be healed is the ones that know they have a problem, and those that know they have a problem want to fix the problem. But if you know you have a problem and don't want to fix it, then it's a problem. But if you don't know or realize you have a problem, then that's another problem. So if we are truly our brother's keepers, these are the things that we have to let each other know. If we don't know how to, the word tells us to confess our faults one to another. And we know we can't do that with everybody because everybody ain't at that level to deal with it and stuff, or to counsel you or give advice, So that's one thing. That's why the scriptures say, hey, seek wise counsel. And so that's one of the things we have to watch out for. So we see these are some of the situations that's going on within families today and in individuals. That's why I say what makes a family. It's not a married couple. It's not a couple that's dating. A family could be anyone. It could be your friend. That could become your family. Because like I said before, we even use the term that, hey man, my friend is more my family than anything, and it's because of that type of relationship that y'all have with one another. And see, and this is the relationship that should go from one stage to the next stage, and from there you continue to build a family. So continue on. Excuse me. It says, perhaps you live in a home where one or more of these problems exist, where genuine love is a fading memory, and a peace a total stranger. And peace is just a total stranger. A home which has become a verbal background between husband and wife, father and son, mother and daughter, brother and sister. A home where ridicule has replaced respect, and where physical or mental cruelty is the norm. Y'all hear that? So these are the things that we're dealing with in the homes today and stuff. And it becomes a norm till it goes from one generation to the next generation to the next generation, until somebody wake up and notice that, hey, what I'm doing, or somebody tap somebody on the shoulder and let them know and stuff. And we tell people, don't take it the wrong way. We're just here to help. And that's the problem, where some will have that issue of you telling them, that they're wrong in what they're doing, and they think you're judging them. But that's not judging. Telling somebody that they're wrong is not judging. Now, if I say that you're going to hell because this and that, that's a judgment. That's a judgment. That's judging somebody and stuff. Because that person, possibility that person could change. So telling someone wrong is not a judgment. Just telling, hey, you're wrong in what you're doing and how you carrying your life. So to go on, it says, if you do, then take courage, because all is not lost. For incredible as this may sound, it is still possible, even at a very late stage, to reverse such a trend and to turn your home into a sanctuary of true love and peace, a place where every member of the family is welcome and valued. So all hope is not up given. That's why I say, as long as you are still living, there's a chance. There's a chance that things can get better. People say, hey, it can get worse too. Yeah, but why focus on the worst? Focus on that which is good. Get a positive mind. We already know things happen. But take that energy and focus on that is positive, and watch what begins to happen. No matter, I ain't gonna say you ain't gonna have struggles getting to that point, or dealing with whatever you got to deal with to get to with that positive thinking mind, that some obstacle won't be in the way. But the point is, like Paul said, he said he pressed towards the mark of the high calling. So the high calling was across the street. Something was in his way to get there. But yet, that's why he said he pressed. So in other words, he was determined to get across the street. He was determined to get to that high calling, but he had to press his way. So he let you know that, hey, it wasn't easy, but he was determined to get there. And that's what it's all about in life. If you're determined to get to that next step, determined to be successful, and I ain't talking about successful, high society point successful, but successful in what you want to do, what you want to accomplish in your life. I don't care if it's a barber. That's what you wanted to be. Hey, be successful in it. You wanted to be a seamstress, be successful in it. You want to be a hairdresser, hey, be successful in it. So whatever it was that you desire to do, that's your success right there. Not nobody else on, but yours. So we see pressing towards that, like Paul said. So that means something is in the way of you getting there. But the point is, if you press on, sooner or later you're going to get to that point which you're trying to get to that higher calling, to that mark that's on that other side there. It says also, how can this seemingly impossible objective be achieved? Well, I just told you. That's how it can be achieved. But you also want to be around those that will support you. Those that will boost, give you that boost and stuff. Those that will talk well of you. Don't be around negative people. Anybody that's negative, get away from that. Get away from that. Those are people that don't want to do nothing. They ain't trying to do nothing. You have to get around positive people. Positive people. Because I know you will have people that say, oh, you sure you want to do that? You know what it take? You know it's a lot into that. Them kind of people, get from around them. Already, that's not even much encouraging what they're saying. But these are the things that you don't have in a lot of family. Because those same people didn't achieve their accomplishment, their goal. Or they never was taught to achieve a certain goal. They never had that encouragement. So what happened? It goes down to the next generation. Then that generation have children, then it goes down to them, and so on and so on. But somewhere down the line, you got to be able to, you got to want to just go ahead and take that chance. That's another problem with people. And that's why a lot of people fail. You fail from the beginning when you don't try. It says the answer is so simple that there is a real danger you may dismiss. You may dismiss it with a shrug of unbelief. But don't do that, because this remedy really does work and multiply. Millions of believers through the ages have applied it with success. Here is the remedy, a spiritual formula in a single sentence. Have faith in Almighty Yahuwah, your Heavenly Father, and be prayerfully put into practice his advice concerning family life. That's it. And it's true. And you have to stick to that. Number one, you have to, of course, believe in him. But you also got to believe in yourself. And a lot of people don't believe in themselves. And that's the sad part. If nobody else don't encourage you, nobody else give you that boost, you're going to have to boost yourself. You're going to have to find somewhere deep down in you and be like that little train that he used to teach us coming up in school, and the little train that said he could, and he kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it until he believed it himself, and he did, and he achieved what he had to achieve. Hey, you're going to have to be that same way. You're going to have to be that same way. I'm just here, family, to give y'all words of encouragement, to show you and to tell you about that family circle, letting you dig and examine yourself, just like you examine yourself before you go to the doctor, because he don't know what's wrong with you. You got to give him the info. So examine yourself to see whatever issues you may be dealing with. Why in your life that you're not being successful in your own right. Dealing with relationships, dealing with on your job, trying to get your own business. Why you going through what you're going through? Why you can't keep friends? Why you can't keep a husband or a wife? Why you having big issues, with your children and stuff. These are the things you have to search within inside. Is it you or is it them? And we quick to say, oh, it's them. But you done been through 7, 10 marriages already. You done been through 12 relationships. What's really going on? Is it really the other people? Have you examined yourself to see what is the cause? Because somewhere it got to be a cause within yourself. So examine yourself. Go over what I just said. Some of the issues, that you probably had in your family life. I know, it'd be some deep wounds and stuff, and people don't want to open up the old wound. But hey, if that old wound is poisonous, you need to get it out. You need to get it out of you. And I say this with love, family. Examine yourself. Be true to yourself. Express yourself. Love yourself. Shalom, shalom. Until next time, have a blessed day, family.